guys, what's going on? It's Stefanie.
Hey, what's up? It's Andre.
Day before 4, School Commute Convos. What's going on? What do you want to talk about today?
Stolen property.
Stolen property. I guess, before we even start that, have you checked out the new episodes on the podcast? We had the most recent episode with Delon Hall and
Sir Hall,
and it was a great episode. If you haven't had a chance to listen to that talk, please go back to that episode, check it out. It was a great episode. And we also have new episode dropping on Wednesdays. We have Maribel and Jose on the podcast, going to talk about faith, talk about religion, talk about family.
Part 2.
So it's going to be really, really good. But getting back to stolen property, how did this all transpire?
So my brother's been asking me to go pick up this bike that he has, a mountain bike, So all right, I said yeah, I'll take it. So I want to go pick it up a few weeks ago, and since I don't have room inside the house, I decided to leave it outside in the back. So it's been 2 weeks already, 2-3 weeks since I picked it up.
2 weeks, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks since I picked it up, and so I left it outside. I covered it with a tarp with the other bikes back there. So here we are, 2 weeks later. I went to the back yesterday.
I think you were throwing out garbage.
Yeah, I was throwing out garbage and recyclable, and then I just happened to look to my left. The tarp is not on the bikes, and the mountain bike is missing. I'm like, it's gone. And it's an expensive bike. Very expensive bike. It's a hybrid bike. And it was a nice bike, and that was going to be my exercise bike for the summer.
Right. To go.
My bike riding bike for the summer.
Well, that's what you used.
That's what I used last summer, too.
Last summer. That was where we went on the boardwalk, did the bridge. We went back and forth.
So I just happened to check. I just happened to turn left, and then I see the other two bikes, and I see the mountain bike missing. So I immediately went to the cameras to go see what happened. For some reason, Ring didn't get the guy coming into the house, but he got the guy coming out. Like already outside the gate, the Ring camera came on. So I'm like, what the hell? How come it didn't come on? Is my geofencing wrong? Like what the hell's going on? So I'm starting to think back. Like now I'm investigating, like who this guy looked, how this guy looked. So and I see this short Spanish guy. He walks out the gate with the bike at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I got home around like 6:30, 7 o'clock. But by then, my mom was already gone. The gate was already closed, and this is like the day after. That's when I really found out that the bike was missing. It wasn't missing a week ago. It just happened like Saturday morning.
It was literally the day.
Today is Monday. It happened Saturday.
It happened on Saturday. I think
I'm just like dumbfounded because now like I'm pissed off because I should have brought it inside, but I don't have room inside to leave it anywhere. And the fact that we were cleaning up inside, throwing stuff away, and now I have room inside, and now the bike is gone.
Because now we organize.
Because now we organize all the sneakers.
We organize, and now we made space.
Yeah, and now
to bring stuff in and put stuff and get stuff ready for storage. Because now spring is coming, we're trying to clean things up. We're trying to reorganize. Spring cleaning. That's what people do. So, I think what we're missing the point is that is it okay for you to leave your stuff on your property,
knowing that I have cameras, and then you go ahead and still take it? He
might not know you had cameras.
No, because he literally, like when the light came on, he literally looked at the camera, but since it was like a little bit dark, I really couldn't distinguish his face. And I see the lights come on the camera.
What I'm saying, you're
on the app.
Okay, here's the thing. You're missing the story. Like, this is what you're missing the story. This transpired an argument between the both of us and a whole screaming match because my whole point was that you know damn well in the neighborhood we live in that is a possibility. That is a good possibility. So it's not about me putting blame on you. The blame is not on you. The blame is on knowing what you're supposed to do in that type of situation. Yeah. So If you in your house and your gate is closed and somebody comes onto your property and takes your property, okay, you have a right to be upset. Well, my thing is that why are people so bold with it? People can be desperate. People can steal things and make decisions, however that is. But at the end of the day, we're the ones that suffer from that because we had invested. Your brother gave it to us. He said, no, that you're going to use this and this and this. And it was like, we didn't even have the opportunity to do that. I can tell you stories and stories of things that have happened to us, the things that have gone wrong for us. I can sit here and tell you for days. But do we sit in our anger? No, we can't sit in it because then we be bitter ourselves and end up no better than the people that stole the bike.
And let me tell you, when I got home this morning from work, I was
Fuming.
No, this morning. Like, I literally got home around like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I literally went driving around the block, and I see a couple of bikes. I found a couple of bikes that were like chained up around the corner. So I stopped, I looked. There was one that looked exactly like it, but it wasn't it. I was like, okay. So next time I see this guy, if I see him riding the bike down the block, I'm drop kicking his ass off the bike.
No,
because I know what the bike looks like, and he's gonna try to make excuse. Oh, but this is my bike. No. You literally stole it, and I will tell you, and I will tell him I have you on camera stealing my bike.
Yeah, but that's not what transpired. That's not what you said to me. You said, I'm going to drop kick anybody that I see with the bike.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't be kicking random people.
Okay, so I'm knocking them over.
That's the point. You can't be just knocking random people down
No, because you don't do that.
Bike.
You don't do that. If you steal from my property...
Your argument is not with me.
Then I have the right to kick your fucking ass. That's it.
Oh my God. No, you're missing the point.
I'm not missing the point.
Yes, you are. You cannot drop kick random people in the street that might have a similar looking bike. Then they might end up really being innocent and might not be the culprit at all. This is why, what's the thing? You're in America, you are guilty until proven innocent. Is that what it is? Or is it the other way around?
Listen, that bike is going to be locally around town. It has to be somebody around the neighborhood, around the block, something like that.
So
I'm gonna talk to my neighbor to see if anything shows up on his camera.
Okay. So now it is a full-blown investigation into the same mountain bike. My thing is, what's next? You find the culprit, right? What are you gonna do next? You're gonna file a police report? You drop kicking somebody?
I'm taking it into my own, the actions into my own hands.
Oh my God. Talking about taking action in your own hands, would you like to talk about a story long time ago when you had the words that you used is, I'm going to run somebody's pockets when we were back in Staten Island. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the vigilante actions you took upon?
It wasn't a vigilante action. Long story short, Adrian was a child.
He was a baby. He's still a child.
Yeah, he was like 1 year old.
He wasn't even one yet.
He got bit by Rolando's Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
So Rolando and I went to CVS to go get some cream and all this stuff. It wasn't that much of,
No, it was nothing.
So on the way back, when we park in front of the house, I see my Jeep, the trunk open with the lights on. And then all of a sudden I see, as we're pulling into the house, I see my trunk open. The lights on, and I'm like, is that Steph coming out the trunk? And then...
Oh, because you thought I went into the car.
Yeah, we thought you went inside.
Right.
Next you know, we see this guy climbing out the car through the back seat to get out the trunk. So Rolando and I immediately got out the car. I grabbed him.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the... I started cursing. I was like, what the fuck you doing in my car? I was literally grabbing my mistake. Next you know what? You robbing my car, I'm robbing you now. Give me everything out your pockets right now.
Oh my God.
Literally just like that. And Rolando's like, if you move, I'm fucking you up right now.
Oh my God! Run your pockets!
I'm like, run your pockets right now. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden, he gave me all his stuff out of his pocket, and he tries to run. I trip him. He tries to run. Actually, I did run, and then he didn't even run. He didn't even run like 10 feet. Yeah.
He didn't get
After
far.
I literally called up to him. I tripped him. I grabbed him, and I put him in a headlock. And then it's just a whole series of events happened after that. He had a knife. He threw the knife over the fence. Rolando's father-in-law was a retired detective, and he just came outside with his handcuffs. It's like, you're under arrest, blah, blah, this and that.
Oh my God.
And then don't move, cops will be here, and then they took him away. But meanwhile, like, as he came out the truck, he had my wife's purse, Steph's purse, with her wallet and everything in there still, because she left it in the car.
Right, and I was supposed to go back out
to go get
it, but then they had to, they had to go to
left,
CVS, and you guys left. So I was like, but here's the thing, things can go so badly when people are trying to steal things from you. I mean,
and the thing is, like, we work hard to have nice things.
hard to get
for somebody like an asshole like that just to come and take it.
Yeah.
Some low life, it's sad.
It's not always a low life. It's not to defend anybody, but we don't know everybody's situations.
I'm getting mad just.
I know. I could tell. But I think what I'm trying to impart here is the lesson is that we don't always know the story, right? We don't always know the story, but it does not excuse you from you taking those actions. It doesn't excuse you, right? And if there are things that you choose to do, then
it's on sight. It's on sight when I see you. It's on sight.
I'm effing you up on sight. But the thing is like you're a lot. You take it personally because somebody's going onto your property, somebody's going into car, and there have been other times people have broken into our cars, broken our windows. We had to replace a friend of ours in California. They broke into his car. They took his book bag. I mean, things happen because people can be desperate. People do desperate things. But it's not fair to us or those that are hardworking for their things to have those things. Whether however nice or however it doesn't matter. It's mine, So I always want to think about, well, it's just another item, right? You didn't lose your life. Nobody got injured. I think that's the turnaround for that lesson, I think. And we have every right to be upset. I mean, at the end of the day, what he did was not right. You have him on camera. But what I'm saying, what can you do now? That's the thing. What can you do now? And I think that's even the more frustrating part because now you can't do nothing about it. So now he's living his best life. He got a nice ass bike to get him from point A to point Z. And then now you're frustrated and you're mad about the situation.
Yep.
So it's just unfortunate, but like, don't steal stuff. It's the same thing that goes back to leaning on people's property. It just gets me heated. Like, don't do that. Just straight up don't do it. Don't do it. But this is Stefanie.
This is Andre.
This is Table for Four. I promise we're going to talk about something else. Happy, I promise. See you on the next episode.
Later, guys.
Bye.